If you're interested in buying Fallout 76 caps, weapons or items, check out easynpc.com and use my code DTDG for 5% off via the link in the description. Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's Top 5 Camp Showcase. Now, this week's going to be a little bit different. I have a new competition to announce. I've been speaking to a few builders over the last couple of weeks about starting up a camp competition, and a lot of people did sound interested in it. So what we're going to be doing is, this is going to be a challenge running for around this entire month. You've got the end of this month, let's say. And the challenge is to use the red wall barn set, which is the one used on this building just behind me. So let's take a quick look. So this is the red barn set. It is free to use, which is the perfect thing about it. And obviously you get these cool roof thing on top, which I don't even know what you call that, but it's got some weird roof thing. But yeah, the rule is the majority of the build has to be used up using these walls. Now you can mix them with, say, glass walls, concrete walls, the other type of wood wall, whatever wall you want. You can do half walls if you want, concrete along the bottom and then red on the top. They're both free and you could have some really cool looking camps for it. Now the reason I've chosen to use these horrible red walls is they are pretty horrible. I mean, they're not the worst, but let's be fair. Hardly has anyone used them for the fact that they're not ideal and they are quite hard to kind of fit in with a lot of things, mainly because they're red. But yeah, that is the idea for this whole challenge. I want to see some cool camps using these. If you can choose a pre-existing structure to maybe build around and use up these red walls, that would be ideal. You guys know that I love pre-existing structures and stuff, but I did get some advice. I got told that it would be best if there was some rules to come along with this. If I just turned around and said, go build a camp with red walls, we'd get all sorts and it wouldn't be as fun or as challenging. So I've made this camp literally in about 10-15 minutes. And it's to basically show off some of the rules. Now, there's only a couple of rules. I wanted to keep it nice and simple, with it just being a daft little fun challenge thing. We will be doing a top 5 of these camp builds. And I might do a little kind of showcase thing of everyone that got involved as well. As long as I've got time and stuff, which I should do, then I'll do a little highlight of everyone that got involved in it. So make sure to get involved in this one. Obviously, before I jump into the rules, if you want to get involved, you've got to be in the Discord. Make your own video of your camp and then send it in through the Discord, and everyone will vote on each camps and stuff. I'll take into consideration all the votes and everything that you guys put ahead, and then we'll go straight in and pick the top 5. So end of this month, it'll be the last Thursday of this month. So yeah, there you go. So the 3 rules of today. I want something unique going on. Now, that is one thing I didn't actually build, but I was at a camp recently by Insanity, and Insanity had, in the little corner of his camp, like down here, he had all the little Deathclaw eggs guarded by the little Deathclaw creature guy. So something like that, or something cool. Maybe you could just put something stupid, like a little, I don't know, rock on the floor. So we could go like floor decorations, and we could go to the rock, or maybe even the Deathclaw egg, and actually call it something along the lines of, like, do you know that film with Tom Hanks where he's got the football? You could do something stupid like that, or maybe do something like this and have a little quote to, I don't know, Game of Thrones or something. You could have a rock and just have a sign next to it saying, my name is Rock, or something stupid. Something interesting. I don't want to give away too many ideas. I want it to be up to you to have your own unique touch. Rule number 2. I don't want to see any vendors like this. I don't 100% appreciate it. Wait, that's not the right term, but I don't think it looks great when it's like this. So extra marks if you can do something cool with your vendors. Obviously, this will be a little bit biased towards those that's just got the vendor machines. However, not really, because there's all sorts of vendors you can do. There's all sorts of little tricks you can do, and it doesn't require atoms. Like, I did a video not so long ago where you could turn these things into the walls. You could merge them in. If you've got a flamethrower, destroy the wall, throw them in the wall, and put some, like, you could put the main frames on there, or you could put stash boxes. So let's go stash boxes, nice free ones and stuff. You could do, I don't know, these things. Block in and block off the front of this thing and put these boxes in the way. You could do all sorts. Destroy the boxes, merge it in, and it would look really, really cool. So there's some ideas. Try and do something with them just to make it a little bit different, so you don't just have vendors looking like that. Yeah, so that is basically that's it. There's 3 rules. I want something cool, like some unique feature with the vendors. and some random item in the game. You could literally do anything. You could have a mannequin doing something weird if you wanted. Literally anything. It's up to you to make some cool feature in your camp. It'd literally be something just in a corner of a room. Anything, just something funny and something cool to kind of, I don't know, just have a little bit of a laugh to it all. Other one is obviously the vendors, and the other rule is going to be the walls. Now, I haven't given a number on how many walls you've got to use or anything like that, but I just want to see the majority of the walls of your build to be these red ones. No doubling it up and wallpapering at all. Obviously, you can mix it up and do that if you want, but we need to have some of these red walls on show for it to be a proper competition and stuff. So there you go. That is the rules. I've tried to keep it nice and simple. That is the challenge. If you want to get involved, you have a month to do so. And get involved via the Discord, which is the link is in the description for that. Now let's jump straight into this week's top 5 camp builds. Coming in at number 5 this week, we have Aqua Nova players with this really nice looking build in a cave over in the forest. Now, the thing that really stood out for me with this one is basically the signature of Aqua Nova, and that is the decorating and the lighting, and it looks absolutely phenomenal as always in this build. So awesome job with that, Aqua. Now, the thing this week is I actually did all of the entire order of this video. So all the top 5 is chose by you guys. So if you're not involved and you're not in the Discord, you can't vote on it. So get in the Discord and get voting on your favorite camps each week, and hopefully help out your favorite camp builders or just your favorite camps, because it's better to vote on your favorite camp rather than just your favorite camp builder. Because if we did this and it was just all down to who was the favorite, it wouldn't be as good. But yeah, this build here is built in a cave. You can see a lot of the steel posts on the front there to make that kind of wall at the front. And as we go inside, you will see the fantastic decorating by Aqua. So as we come inside of the build, you can see, like I was saying, it is perfectly lit up in here and the decorating is brilliant. Lots of like bright and yellowy colours going on and nice like neons and that dotted around. And I really like the idea of using this like truck or whatever it is, like that's stuck in the ground there. That's been used as a ramp to build up to that second level, and I thought that was a really cool idea. I really like how you kind of used that in the build. You didn't hide it under some foundations or anything. You actually like incorporated it into the style of the build, and I thought it looked really good. As you can see, the decorating is absolutely great. I love how you put in these trees and fit them trees in down the sides of like the foundation line there, I think. That looks really good. And yeah, all around just spot on, Aqua. Very surprised you came 5th in the voting, because this thing looks brilliant. So great job, Aqua. The only thing I can say against it possibly is the fact there is very little in terms of the structure of the build. This is mainly inside the cave, and it's all like just on a few foundations with the odd wall here and there, but the decorating side, 10 out of 10. Just I think it lacks a little bit of structure type of thing. So apart from that, you know, you don't need a structure to have like a really good camp. This, in my eyes, is a very good camp, but that was the only thing that I would think would be knocking it down a few likes there in the Discord. Coming up next at number 4 is Daka the Wanderer, with this quite a lore-friendly build going on here. So this one is called the Refuge, and basically what I believe it is you've got this main build at the bottom, which is like the contemporary camp bundle type of walls going with it and stuff. That's like the main building where I suppose the owner of this place would live, and then the rest of it is basically the refuge for travellers and settlers and whoever else who can come here and stay the night type of thing in this kind of post-apocalyptic hotel. Now I really like them white picket fence along the front, as well as that defense little tower on the left hand side. I think that looks really good, and then inside it's decorated really nice as well, which you'll see in just a minute. So coming inside now, this is the main little part of the build. This is what like I said, was kind of like the owner's part of it. This is the bit that's done up the most. It's got wallpaper in here, it's got proper flooring, it's got all the fancy stuff like a fridge, the cooking stove, the sink and everything like that, and a nice fireplace. All going on, nice little cozy spot, and it looks really cool in here. So nice job, Dagger. Going around to the next part of the build, this is where I really liked it. I love that little back wall over there with all of the posters all crammed into each other. And then I love the idea and the fact that you merged all of this into this kind of little pre-existing structure, like this little watchtower thing you've got going on here. You've got underneath like nicely little decorating going on type of thing, like a few little bits and bobs in there. I'm not sure how much of that you actually added in. Obviously there is the bloody sleeping bag on there and the table and stuff, but I'm not sure exactly how much of that. And I think Graham's chair's there as well, but it looks really good under there. And then on top of that, you've got this building all joined onto the side of it, which looks really good. The main thing I really liked about this building on the side is the fact you use so many different walls. So as we go through it in just a moment, you'll see how many walls there is, and they're all like different stuff. Another little area here with more posters all crammed into each other on the wall. I love that look, as you guys will know by now. I think that looks brilliant when people do that. And you've also got these nice flowers with a nice little view down here. Going into the actual build itself, as you can see, it is quite a rundown, law-friendly type of vibe going on in here. And this is the kind of hotel type of community part of the build. So this is where everyone would be chilling out. There's like beds on the next level where people would be sleeping for the night and stuff. Or is it this level? Is it behind me? There they are, there's the beds there, I was wrong. But yeah, I like how you did the metal walls and the wood walls to mix it up rather than having all the same. I think that really adds to the junky vibe, and I really like when people do that. So great job with that, Dagger. Another really cool part of this build, which I really liked, was this bit up on the roof section. You've got this kind of bar area as well, where the people in this kind of hotel type of refuge thing would come and they'd have a few drinks, or they'd have the meals and stuff. They'd sit up here with a nice view of the forest. So I think that was really cool and well done as well, with all the plants and everything decorated really nicely. So great job, Dagger. Thank you for getting involved. Coming in at number 3 is a camp build by Nuka Violet, and this one was very nice. I actually really like the law-friendly type of idea. I love the way it was recorded in this really kind of cool way, like everyone's been wiped out here because of the dead bodies dotted around and stuff. I thought it was a really cool idea. But the only thing I don't get about this one is I couldn't work out whether the build was meant to be part of like a double-decker, like the second level of this destroyed bus, or whether someone's came here and then built it all up on top of this bus. Let me know in the comments, Nuka Violet, or anyone else that thinks they have an idea of it. Let me know what you thought it was. But for me, it looks like it's kind of been built up around it, and I just love how crammed this place is, and it's really, really like well decorated inside. One of my favourite parts inside was the bunk bed, which you can see just through the window now. I thought that looked really cool, how you put a roof section in. You'll see it better in just a second. But there's basically like a roof, and then it's like half floor, there you can see there. So underneath you've got all this stuff crammed underneath, and then you've got this roof there with the 2 mattresses on and the curtains, kind of like, do you see them, I don't know what they are, but in Japan you got these little hotels where you literally rent a bed, and it's literally like that type of thing. So I thought that looked really cool, and all around it's a great location. One that I did show off in an old video, so nice choice, Nuka Violet, and great camp. Thanks for sending it in. Up at number 2 this week with 6 likes, the second most that we got this week for anyone is Scorpio Prime. And this thing looks absolutely fantastic from the outside. I must say, I really love the scrappy, junky look of it with all these broken windows and stuff. I think that looks really cool. And I know this is the second time I think you've built here now, Scorpio, and I've got to say this actually looks better than the first attempt, I think. I actually prefer this second style that you've gone for with this really junky look. I think it looks really cool, and it is kind of something that you could imagine happening in a post-apocalyptic world, because it's like taking you off the floor where there'd be like, I don't know, not creepy crawlies, but dangerous enemies, we'll say. But yeah, I really like this junky vibe of it. It looks really cool, and I like how literally just how scrappy it is. It looks really good. I like the little bit of merging that you've got going on here. I bet that was a little bit of a faff on to merge that and then run up and down with everything from all the way down the bottom then to get to the top and do it. But yeah, it looks really good. I like how the bars actually come through this location and kind of make the build have more support beams. Like you've got this big cylinder type one there that you're just seeing, and then you've got the bars going through at diagonals as well, kind of like making it like it is literally part of the build, and you've got these beams supporting the build and keeping it where it is basically. So really cool idea with that. I really liked how it was done, and yeah, nicely decorated, Scorpio, as always. Thank you for getting involved, pal. I appreciate it. As you can see, the higher up you get as well, you can see a bit of the view that's going on with this build as well. Like the more levels you get up, I don't know how many levels actually are in this build, but obviously, like I say, the more you go up, the better the view you get of the toxic, is it the Toxic Valley over there? Toxic Valley, you got the top, whatever it's called, up where bloody Hemlock Holes is and stuff. I can't remember what area you actually call that. It might be Toxic Valley. But yeah, it looks really cool overlooking it there. If he gives you a view at the end, you'll see it even better. But yeah, awesome job, Scorpio. Thanks, pal. And there is the awesome view I was talking about. The build actually does take you all the way up to the top as well. And I like how you've got the solar panels to kind of blend in with the build there. That's a cool idea to make that fit in. But look at that view from here. Looks really good. And just all around awesome job, mate. So nice, very nice job. Thank you. Which means at number 1 this week we have a build by Cover Camps. Now this camp got a total of 8 likes, which was 2 more than Scorpio. So just above there. But yeah, thank you for getting involved, Corvette, and congratulations on making number 1, mate. This looks really good. I love how it's this kind of fortress type of thing, all built around this old, what you've turned into basically a petrol station or a gas station if you're American. And yeah, it looks absolutely brilliant. If you do watch the full video as well, go and check it out. The link will be down in the description, and basically it'll show you how, I'll not show it in here, but there is them doorways for the shelters, which you should be able to see every now and again, which are actually up against the walls of the pre-existing structure. That'll take you into the shelter, which has actually been turned and made to look like it's a diner, actually part of this whole gas station. So it looks really, really cool, and I love the fact how you've made them look like that and made them basically properly like into this whole like work with the camp and stuff. I've lost my head now. My head's gone. This is the second time I've recorded this because the first time I didn't click record, and yeah, never mind. But yeah, awesome build, Corvette. Absolutely brilliant job getting this in. But yeah, look at that turret there as well with the, is it Gatling Plasma you got going on there? Is it Gatling Plasma? I'm not sure. But yeah, it looks absolutely brilliant here. I love the amount of crap that you actually got like dumped around here. There's so much bits and bobs all dotted around and stuff. And it just looks really good how much of a scrappy difference it makes having all this junk dotted around. The fact that you use different fences, you've got the scrapyard fence bundle, you've got the communist bundle going on there, and I like how you've thrown like the Slocum Joe's sign and stuff on the roof and that. Lots of cool things going on, and yeah, all around just brilliant stuff. So congratulations on number 1, Corvette. Appreciate it, pal, and yeah, cheers. And that is it for this week's top 5 camp builds, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed, hit that like button for me. And yeah, if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, that is it for this week. Make sure to get involved. Check out the Discord and stuff. Get voting on your favourite camps each week. It helps me choose them. And also, every now and again, I will do stuff like this where I literally choose the top 5 based on your choices, basically. So yeah, make sure to get involved with that, and also make sure to check out the challenge and get involved. You've got like a month to do it, so you know, if you get a bit bored, feel free to build something. Take your time with it, especially the recording and stuff. Don't make like a 10-minute video of one camp. If you're going to do that and you're going to make a 10-minute video, the best thing to do is have a couple of minutes of a little showcase, like a little cinematic showcase, and then do the rest of it, like the next 5 or 7 minutes, depending if it's an 8-minute or a 10-minute video. What you want to do then is do a little walk around of your camp talking about why you did certain things. Don't do a 10-minute showcase doing the same shots over and over, and basically just not, well, especially if it's got no commentary or anything, because a lot of people will get bored and switch off, which then will affect your video. So yeah, if you want to kind of gain views and stuff on your videos, don't do that. Look at your retention on the video, like it will show a bit of a bad score, more than likely. Unless it's some crazy ass build, then, you know, never know, maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, most people will agree. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye. See you later.